Welcome back to our series on minimalism. The benefits of minimalism have been astonishing, and it's been an inspiring journey towards embracing the idea of knowing enough for happiness. Upon discovering minimalism initially, I was filled with excitement at the idea of revolutionizing my life. I immersed myself in books, absorbed documentaries, and inundated every nook of my home with newfound wisdom, eagerly awaiting instant transformation. However, as anticipated, change did not occur overnight. Instead, it has been a gradual process, evolving over time as I reassess my priorities, modify my habits, and declutter both my physical and mental environments. This journey is a gradual one, and I find myself still immersed in it, fully aware that it may continue indefinitely. Nonetheless, there are instances when I recognize signs that confirm I'm moving in the right direction. A growing sense of tranquility surrounds me, and I feel increasingly drawn to simplicity. A primary sign is the feeling of residing in a clutter-free environment, where the absence of disorder feels like the natural state. Although sporadic instances of junk mail and appealing packaging may intrude, proactive measures have been taken to curb accumulation from the outset. Enforcing strategies such as the one-in, one-out rule guarantees that new acquisitions generally serve as replacements, mitigating surplus. Additionally, a decluttering container has been set up in the closet to facilitate the efficient removal of unnecessary items. This concerted effort has led to a considerable reduction in overall consumption. Being mindful of limited resources has compelled you to make deliberate choices. Recognizing that exhaustion and time constraints originated from a life of excess, embracing minimalism has instigated a re-evaluation of priorities. Now, you prioritize what holds genuine significance: health, values, family, and peace of mind. When confronted with decisions, these elements take precedence, while other considerations are relegated to a secondary level. Establishing and upholding boundaries and learning to say no have become essential components of this mindset. You've developed a heightened sense of discernment, understanding the importance of rejecting commitments or purchases that do not align with your priorities. This newfound capacity to decline reflects a deeper comprehension of what holds genuine significance in your life. Failing to set your own boundaries will result in others imposing them upon you, ultimately leading to burnout. You understand that by continuously acquiescing to others' demands, you're effectively prioritizing their needs over your own. Acknowledging that your capacity for yeses is finite highlights the necessity of learning to say no. No to superfluous coffee dates, no to additional commitments or projects, and no to impromptu weekend hangouts. Initially, there may be apprehension about missing out on opportunities, but you soon realize that much of this fear is unfounded. As you set out on your path towards minimalism, you discovered the profound advantages of unsubscribing, unfollowing, and ignoring advertisements. The relentless marketing aimed at convincing us to purchase products for a better life gradually loses its influence over you. Through experience, you've realized the futility of endlessly pursuing material possessions. You understand that nobody understands your needs and financial limitations better than yourself, so you've taken back control of your spending decisions from external influences. While it's tempting to compare yourself to others when encountering a charming boutique or scrolling through social media, you've learned to resist the urge. Although comparisons may still arise occasionally, you refuse to let them dictate your choices and priorities. Acknowledging this realization is almost surreal, but you've come to understand that you couldn't authentically celebrate the successes of others until you ceased comparing yourself to their achievements. Embracing your own values and life vision enables you to genuinely appreciate the journeys of others without feeling diminished by comparison. Comparisons are futile because each of us has our own joys, priorities, and timing in life. Every individual follows a unique path, even those closest to us. Once we internalize this truth, we find more peace within ourselves. It's peculiar how our minds can be envious of things we don't even desire. When such feelings arise, it's essential to count our blessings and practice gratitude for what we already have. This practice serves as a reset button for mindful spending. Minimalism isn't solely about spending as little as possible. It's about spending intentionally. Certain purchases can genuinely enhance our lives and contribute to our well-being. For example, you have no qualms about treating friends and family because it brings you joy. You prioritize quality ingredients for food because it holds significant value for you, and you invest in your health without hesitation. For a long time, you associated wealth with happiness, but over the years, you've learned otherwise. Happiness isn't complicated. It's about choosing to be happy in the small moments throughout the day. Material possessions can bring temporary happiness, but minimalism has shifted your focus away from relying on them for fulfillment. Now, you feel more in control of your life, realizing that minimalism is not just about decluttering physical spaces, but also about making deliberate choices in every aspect of life. Life is full of uncertainties, but you've learned to focus on what you can control. This mindset shift has been transformative, empowering you to navigate life's challenges with resilience. While the changes may not always be immediately apparent, you recognize the signs along the way that indicate you're on the right path. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards simplification. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into living minimally and mindfully.